Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome back to the Empowered Podcast. My name is Deanna Deacon, and I'm so grateful that you are tuning in and joining me today. This is a celebration episode. I have so many things to celebrate and a lot of really incredible occurrences happening in my life, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So, thank you for joining me so that you can receive some of the inspiration, the excitement, the energy, and the frequency of all that can be created when you commit to the right alignment for yourself. Now, if you're listening, you are not able to see the incredible view that is happening behind me. So I encourage you to check out this video either in my Facebook group, the Empowered Woman Collective, or on YouTube. And you'll be able to see that I'm currently in Greece. I'm currently on Amorgos, the island of Morgos in Greece. And this is a celebration trip. This trip is incredible because a dear soul sister of mine asked if I would come and co-facilitate, offer some of my teachings, some of my yoga classes, some meditation, some coaching. I'm offering some Reiki healings here, and I'm a co-facilitator here, which gives me the opportunity to be here in this pristine, incredible, beautiful location and really step into the fulfillment and the embodiment of all the work that I have put into myself and my business for the past 7 years. Like, it actually blows my mind. I genuinely, every single day, I'm not exaggerating this, every day, I am moved either to tears or to the point of full body chills when I realize that the life that I'm living now, the actual physical manifestation reality of my life now, was not even a full dream before. Like, I didn't even have the full awareness that this was possible. And so by allowing myself to really embody into that every single day, at least once a day, I'm allowing the energetic frequency of my being, of my body, to fully expand into accepting this as the new normal. That, of course, I would be going on international trips and being asked to speak and to teach and to lead and to hold space. Of course, I would be having my incredible year-long program, Intuitive Influencers, running while I'm on these trips and these holidays and still offering myself and my services to them. Of course, I'm able to continually check in with all of my clients and ensure that they are supported, they're loved, they're nourished while I'm taking care of myself. Of course, this is the way it's meant to be. Of course, I get to have this existence. But it definitely wasn't always like that. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge that, because a lot of times, I mean, this was true for me. Maybe this is true for you. I used to, well, I mean, there's still a part of me that does this. I would look at those that I admired on social media, and I would see this incredible business that they had created as if from nowhere, that they just built it all up, and suddenly they were offering so much to so many human beings. It appeared that they had such incredible amount of money flowing in. They seemed so content, so happy, so embodied in who they were meant to be. And I struggled with it because I felt like there wasn't much of a difference between them and myself. I felt like what I could offer, I knew in my heart, I knew in my body that the healing capacity that I had to offer to others, it was transformational. I knew it was. But it was like I didn't have the full opportunity to come to my own inner fulfillment of that and offer those gifts to others. And that's what was so challenging, is it's like, I'm sure you get this. It's like you know what's possible, and because you know, it's even more irritating and frustrating and just aggravating when it's not your current reality. And I mean, you and I both know that the reason it's not your current reality is because you're just in that moment not in energetic alignment for it. However, that in itself, that knowledge can be super freaking annoying because it's like you know better, but you still aren't doing the things. And most of the time, you don't know what the things are. And I remember that time in my life being very, very challenging, because when I would work with my clients, I was having this impact and they were getting these incredible results, but there was still only a handful of clients. There was still only a trickle of money coming into the account. There was still, like, I felt almost like a slave to my work because I knew that I could go bigger. I knew it could be a bigger thing. I knew I could offer more. I could serve more. I could impact more. And it just didn't seem to be happening. And it took me quite some time of being really frustrated with this before I started to do the work that I believe we truly need to do, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. I spent some time feeling sorry for myself, feeling frustrated that things weren't working the way that I thought that they should. And I kept trying, like I kept trying different things in my businesses. I kept asking different resources from the coaches I was working with or the mentors that I had or having conversations with those that I admired. I kept doing all the things. I continued to get multiple different certifications and figured that if I had that, then that would help me out. But what it came down to was the piece that was missing was inside of me. The piece that was missing was who I was choosing to be in my life. And when I started to get really crystal clear on that, I noticed that there were five kind of key things that I started to implement in my life that made a drastic difference. And what I love about this is they made a drastic difference in my business, not immediately, but as I continued to commit to them, they made a drastic difference in my business. But even deeper than that, they made an incredible change in my life, like in my personal life and who I was being and who I saw myself as how I was experiencing the day to day. That is what really, what to me is incredible. Because yes, I want to have amazing business. Yes, I want to serve as many human beings as possible. Yes, I want to fly all over the world and have this incredible experience of being a beautiful holistic leader. But even more than that is those quiet moments when I'm at home by myself, the inner dialogue that's spinning on repeat, the way that I interact with my family members, how I feel about myself when I wake up in the morning. These are the things that are most important to me because I know, and if we're not good, our business isn't good. If we're not good, our clients are going to have a more challenging time receiving what it is that we're there to offer. And so, as I was reflecting on this, as I'm here in Greece, just celebrating all of this incredible expansion that has happened in my life, especially this past year, it has been miraculous. And we're just getting started, FYI. As I was reflecting on all of this, I realized these five keys that I started stepping into, they need to be shared. These are not just for me. This is not the kind of experience where I gain some insight and I think I'll just keep that to myself. No. I'm not about that. It is all about community. Community, unity. We work together, we rise together, we serve together. And I truly believe that every single one of us have our own potent healing capacity within us. If you've read my book Feminine Warrior and you scroll to the back of the book where there's all those resources, you'll notice that a lot of them are individual personal tools for healing. Because I know you have that strength. I know you have that power. And you may already be offering that strength and that power to others. Make sure you're also offering it to yourself. These five keys that I'm talking about, I've actually designed a training that I'm going to be offering in the month of August of 2021. It's going to be August 16th, 17th, and 18th. It's a free training because I really love to offer kind of like entry points into the type of work that I do. And I love offering these entry points, because it brings community together. So it happens in my group, the Empowered Women Collective, which is just my favorite place to hang out online. So it gathers community together. We get to learn and grow and expand in unity. And also, I love giving others the opportunity to experience what type of work I do, because I don't ever want you or anyone that you know to be seeking or hiring a coach or a mentor or an instructor or taking a course or anything if you don't really have a full grasp as to like who the facilitator is, right? Because if you don't really understand the connection with the person, what if you get into it and you don't feel it, and you're just not vibing with that person anymore? I think it's so important that we spend time getting to know each other. And well, the fact is that while I do happen to be in Greece right now at a retreat with 20 other human beings, which is incredible, that's not happening regularly for a lot of us right now. So it's going to be a virtual training, again, August 16th, 17th, and 18th. And this training is called, you're going to love this name, trust me, the 5 keys to go from side gig healer to sold out holistic leader. So I'm going to give you the 5 keys that I personally started to work through, embody, understand, implement, commit to, dedicate to, that transformed, like I said before, not just my business, but also my personal experience. And I'm going to be helping you navigate and understand why, even if you do have a specific modality or maybe even a couple modalities, where the gap is. Like why it's not just about having all of these ways that we get to serve others, and where there's actually this space that when we anchor into it, into this role of ourselves as a leader, a holistic leader, everything starts to change. And the way in which we interact with our clients and future clients and past clients, all of that starts to change. So this training is designed for individuals who do have some form of modality or offering that they share with others. However, even if it's not yet a business, maybe this is just something that you do with your family members or your friends or your colleagues, and everyone kind of turns to you for this. You're really that go-to person for support or for anything astrological or anything that comes with tarot cards or anything that is meditation, anything that includes EFT tapping. You're that yoga teacher that everyone wants to work with. Whatever it is that your sort of modality, your creative outlet is, this training is deeply going to support you to understand how you can work with that more fully. Because I don't believe that we start businesses or side gig healing offerings because we want to have a big booming business. Yet, like, yes, we do. Okay, contradicting myself. Yes, we do. However, I believe that's kind of like the carrot dangling in front of us, like, ooh, that would be really nice. Ooh, something shiny. I want that. But in actuality, when we anchor it into ourselves, when we come into the truth of who we are, we realize it's not about that. It is about service because you are me and I am you. We are all one. We are all from the same energetic makeup. We are all these incredible souls incarnated into this experience, this time, this timeline, this lifetime right now to be of service to humanity, to help humanity evolve and grow. And my role, my current role, it changes and shifts all the time, but my current role is to help incredible, amazing human beings like yourself basically get out of your own way and be of service. Because if you can be of service to 10, 20, 30, 500 people, 500 human beings, 10 human beings, and make a difference in their life, those 10 or 500 human beings are now making a difference in their families' lives, in their colleagues' lives, in their friends' lives, in their communities' lives. We create this incredible ripple effect. And that starts from you truly owning who you are. You are a holistic leader. Sure, you might also be a side gig healer, and that's incredible. And I'm like bowing to you. Thank you. Thank you for finding this pathway for yourself. And honey, let's go deeper. Let's take it deeper. Let's see what you're really made of. Let's see what you can actually create here. Yeah. So this training, again, it's called the 5 keys to go from a side gig healer to a sold out holistic leader. Because also the fact is, if your business isn't sold out, if you don't have a wait list, if your clients aren't, and if your roster list is not full, if you're not selling all the products that you know are going to make a difference, how are you serving those people who don't yet know that you're there? Who don't yet know they can work with you, who don't yet know how to receive your gifts, right? Because we can walk down the street and offer our gifts to anyone who walks by us, but there's a very special way that we create safety and connection. And offering your sacred healing gifts to someone randomly on the side of the street is not really creating that nice, safe environment. So that's one of the things that we're going to talk about a little bit. So I'm going to leave it there for right now because I don't want to give you too much about what we're diving into because again, this is a celebration. So I wanted to give you a little tidbit, a little insight into what's going on, what's coming up, and what I have showing up for you in the near future. So again, it's August 16th, 17th, and 18th. And it's happening in the Empowered Women Collective. You do have to pre-register. And when you pre-register, you will get access to everything that you need. You'll be able to put all the times and the dates and everything into your calendar. If you have any questions, just reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you may find me. Let me know what your questions are. And I can't wait to dive into this training with you. It's going to be incredible. And as always, it's way more fun to actually share these experiences together. So if you know that you're coming because you're intrigued, you can feel that pull from within, you can feel that pulse happening in your heart. I want you to think of who, maybe 1, 2, or 3 other human beings that you would love to participate in this training with, and invite them. Invite them to come join, because the fact that it's a virtual training is fantastic because you get to be at home in your pajamas, or you get to be in the bathtub, or you get to be wherever you might be. But it is also isolating when we're not having these open conversations afterwards. So invite your 1, 2, or 3 friends or colleagues or business besties or sisters, whoever, and have them join the training with you so that you have someone that you can talk to outside of it to have deeper conversation. When you realize those moments of clarity that arrive, you get to really help them anchor and exist within you, create that new foundation. Yeah? Fantastic. I'll make sure there is a link somewhere near this video or this audio, wherever you might be listening to it, so that you can join us. And for now, I'm just going to dance with the sunset here in Greece, in Amorgos, Greece. And very shortly, I'm going to be leading a group call with my group Intuitive Influencers, which is a phenomenal gathering of powerhouse female leaders. And we come together for a year to really start to understand, how do we run business from a feminine warrior way? How do we support each other in community? And actually, and today on the call, we're going to be learning how to create video to share who we are, what our offerings are, our story, etc., in a really truly authentic way that really connects with the other human being. And we're also going to be exploring how we can start implementing different partner support within our business. So not necessarily like hiring a business partner, but supporting each other's business by sharing our communities, so that, for example, if I know someone who offers an incredible healing modality that I don't, so it's not something I can offer to them, I want to share their gifts with my community, because there's people in my community that I know would benefit so deeply from sharing and engaging and receiving from that individual. So that's part of what we're going to explore today. And each month we go through so much. I'm not going to tell you any more about that. Intuitive Influencers is a fantastic, incredible, amazing experience. And the next entry point for it is going to be in January of 2022. It's a year-long program. So if you're feeling a little bit of a nudge within there, just maybe keep that in the back of your mind, and I'll be sharing much more about it as time comes. But until I see you in the training coming up August 16th, 17th, and 18th, know that I love you. I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so excited to share this incredible sunset of Greece with you. I'm so happy to be in this experience. I'm so grateful that you tune into the Empowered Podcast, and I hope that you received some nugget of inspiration, something that has just tweaked or triggered something inside of you to go, oh, okay, whatever that may be. If you feel like sharing, please do. I love hearing from you. You can message me on Facebook, message me on Instagram, or send me an email, deanna@deannadeacon.com. I love you. Mwah. Kisses from Greece.